Okay, we are on the air. I'm sorry you're missing FHE tonight, Julia.
I'm not. They had a quick check up with each other because they have like soccer practice tonight, and we usually do it at like 7, so I'm not missing anything.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah, thanks for changing it to tonight, guys.
Oh, I'm happy you get to go tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. I need to be there. So you guys are over here, but my camera's over here, so I feel like I should look over here, but I guess I should look here.
Yeah, I'm trying something new today, and I'm using my iPad, so I'll probably be using my computer like this, and
Yeah, so just so you know, I'm not trying to not look at you. Or I am looking at you because I'm working on this thing on with other stuff on the computer, so. But it sounds like the lesson 8 review is going to be the same questions we submit for our.
Quiz?
Yeah,
I
so it's going
think
to
so.
be faster once we start.
Yeah.
But technical.
We'll get it eventually.
We will. We will.
So did Marisa say that she got it?
She hasn't said anything. I said, "Did you get it?" And she said, "I'm checking." So do you want to try sending it again, or can you, or?
Yeah, I think so. Let me. I will send it again. Invite
She says
people.
she didn't get it.
She said she did or did not.
She just texted me and said she didn't get it.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm inviting her again. Okay, let's start going.
So
What?
I was wondering what you got on 13 and 14 because I just wanted to double check because it's that weird chart thing, and I just wanted to make sure I did it right.
All right. Well, let's see if I've got it right. So, do you want to go back through 11 through 14? Because it kind of,
Do they build on each other?
I think so. Should we just go through the chart?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. So, the deviation from the mean, um, I got, so A was negative 0.165, and
Mhm.
then Roberta's deviation from the mean was negative 0.825. Larry's was 0.905. Hers was 0.085. When you add those up, it's 0.
Yeah.
Then the squared deviation was for bottle, it was 0.027, and Roberta's was 0.681, so that was B.
Mhm.
Larry was 0.819, Per was 0.007, and the sum is 1.534. Did you guys get that?
Yeah.
All
Mhm.
right. Then the variance squared is the sum divided by the number minus 1, and I got 0.511. Is that what you guys got?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
but I think I did something wrong. So that's why I wanted to check because I was like, wait a second.
Okay.
So you take the sum, right? 1.534, and
Right.
you divide it by
4, because there's 4 numbers of 4 pieces of data minus 1. So 1.534 divided by 3. And I got 0.511.
Okay.
And then the standard deviation is the square root of that, which is 0.715.
Okay, I got that. So,
Okay.
okay.
But for 13, did you get D?
Yeah.
None of these are correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 14. I don't have anything written down. I don't know why I didn't do it.
What?
Number 14, I didn't have anything written down.
Isn't that just the question is what's the standard deviation?
You just said it because it was 0.715.
Maybe I was thinking I would just refer to the chart. But so yeah, 0.715 is what I'm going to plug in there.
The only other thing I can think of is
I wonder if she could do something on her phone.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe can I just put you on speaker?
Yeah, that's fine. I think for today it's fine because we're just reviewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm gonna let the teacher know that that's what's happening too.
Yeah.
Is
And maybe he
like
can.
I was wondering like if maybe someone like hacked into my account or something, but it doesn't show anything.
Mm-hmm. Can you guys hear her? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
Okay.
It's so weird that she can get on Google Hangouts but not Hangouts on Air.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
And maybe the TA, like maybe we should ask him if he can come to our group and maybe he can help us get our technical difficulties worked out.
That would be
Oh, that'd be cool.
Maybe
Okay.
I'll email him this week and ask him about it.
Okay.
And I'll let him know about like my account too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we just went through questions 11 through 14 on the study guide, Maritza.
Okay.
So I think, are we just gonna like check in with problem questions and not go through the whole thing? Or do you want to go through the
Well,
whole
I
thing?
think it's actually the questions to the group quiz.
Oh,
Like we can start the group
Right.
quiz, and I think we fill in the answers there. I think.
okay.
Was that
So
the
do
way
you
you
guys
guys
just
read it?
That's the way I understood it.
Yeah, that was my understanding too. So you want to just start the group quiz and go for it?
I think so, because I think it's supposed to be the same thing. I hope so.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm game. Let's go.
That's the way I read it,
I think that sounds good.
which makes sense since we don't have any of the answers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 35 questions long.
Oh, so we're gonna take the quiz?
Is that right?
The
Well,
quiz-
it had those 2 extra ones in the beginning.
yeah.
They should have put that in the bottom. It's gonna mess us all up. Okay.
Okay, are we ready to start?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's following the same order. It's the same thing.
I think that they might be here. We can. Yeah, I think the questions are the same. Yeah, just starting at 3.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see that. Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was a little worried there. It's like, well,
I know.
Okay. So who's in charge today? Am I in charge or is
You
Maritza
are in charge.
Do you think it'd be easier if I was in charge for this since Maritza... Do you care, Maritza? What do you want to do?
I can't see anything, so if you don't mind, that'd be great.
I'll just read through it.
Okay.
So, which
Yeah.
of the following variables, and since you guys can see all of the options, I'm just gonna say what I put because we've all done it because we did the prep. And so, if you guys put what I put, we'll just say go, and we'll move to the next question. Sound okay? Instead of
Are
me
we
reading,
doing quiz right now, or what are we doing?
we're doing the quiz.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, do you have it up yet?
It's supposed to follow the review for exam 1 that we already did in the preparation assignment.
Yeah.
So we're just checking our answers and making sure we have the same answers.
So, which of the following variables is categorical, and it's a randomly selected brand of toothpaste? Oh, yeah.
What I put.
Okay. The mean IQ test score in the United States is 100. 20 randomly selected statistics students took an IQ test, and the mean of their scores was 112. Which of the following statements is or are true? And so 100 is a parameter, and 112 is a statistic.
Yeah.
Is everybody good?
Right, because the population is the parameter and the sample is the statistic.
Perfect.
Yep.
Waltham City has 4 distinct neighborhoods. The property values are very similar within each neighborhood, but they vary considerably from neighborhood to neighborhood. One neighborhood has a very low property value, and another has an extremely high property value. Property taxes are usually roughly proportional to the property values. Which type of sample should we collect to gauge the residents' responses to a proposed increase in property taxes? And I put a stratified sample.
Yes.
Okay. When design experiments are conducted in a public school system, researchers typically choose a particular district and randomly select teachers of, say, 4th grade students in that district. The experiment is then conducted using all the students in the selected classes. Which type of sampling scheme is implemented? And I put cluster sample.
Yes.
Yes.
At a school fundraiser, the name of a person who attended was entered into a drawing. At the end of the evening, 6 names were selected to receive door prizes. Which type of sampling scheme was implemented? And I put random.
Yeah.
And that would be systematic random sample because there's 3. No, that would be simple. A simple random sample.
Simple
Sorry.
random sample.
Yeah,
Simple
simple.
random. You can't just say random because there's 3 different random ones. So. Okay. Number 8. A special interest group is conducting a survey regarding wolves in Yellowstone Park to adequately gauge opinions on both sides of the political spectrum. The researchers took the list of registered Democrats and selected a simple random sample of 100 people. Then they took a list of registered Republicans and selected a simple random sample of 100 people. Which type of sampling scheme was implemented? And that's stratified random sample.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. A survey was taken of purchases at the Crossroads. Open the data file Crossroad Purchases and use this data to answer questions 9 through 11. Calculate the mean of these data. I actually couldn't get it to work. I totally forgot. I couldn't get the Excel files to work on my computer. So did somebody else get the mean for that one?
I got 4.771.
That's what I got too. And I did it on SPSS.
Okay. All right. 4.771. And then using the software, calculate the standard deviation of these data.
I got 1.912.
That's what I got too.
Okay, perfect. And then I created a histogram. Yes or no?
Yep.
Okay. Jessica Meir and her research team measured the body temperature of diving elephant seals. Thermistor was placed at the specific location on each seal to measure its body temperature. The body temperature of seals tends to decrease as they dive. The researchers estimated the typical body temperature of each seal at the time they initiate the dive and called this representative temperature. So we've got Bodie, Robert, Larry, and Pear. And what is the value of the number that goes in the position marked A? And we decided that it was negative 1.605.
Yes.
Actually, negative 0.165.
Negative 0.165.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, and then the next one, wait, okay. What is the value of the number that goes in B? And that would be negative 0.825.
No.
No, I got
No.
0.681.
That's what I got.
0.681. Because it's not right below it. You're looking right below where
Oh, I'm looking right below.
But
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. 0.681. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
Okay. The quantity is equal to the sum of the what quantity is equal to the sum of the numbers in the squared deviations column?
None of these is correct.
None of these.
No, I missed the last one.
Okay. What is the standard deviation of these temperatures? And we got 0.7. Wait, what was that, Maritza?
I put 0.197. Was that it?
Did we, when we answered this one before, did we say it was 0.715?
Yeah.
Okay. Maritza, we got a different answer than you did.
What was it?
0.715.
Okay, yeah, I probably didn't do the order of operations right. Thank you.
Did you get for your sample variance? Did you get 0.5113 like for the square root of that?
So I took the square root of the variance. Like,
Right.
So with the variance, we got 0.393, and I took the square root of that, and I got 0.197.
We got 0.511 for the variance.
Oh, okay.
So did you get 1.534 for the sum of the squared deviation?
No, I got 0.118.
Did you remember to do the n-1 thing? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like she didn't get it right from the adding them, like they weren't the right amounts.
All right, let's look at that real quick so that we make sure we're good. So, Maritza, before you came on, we went through that whole chart and went through all the numbers. So maybe if we whip through it again, you can see where you've got something different, and we can make sure we're correct.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so you got the temperatures in the X column, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then the deviation from the mean, the X minus X bar, is the next column. And we got negative 0.165 for the first one, negative 0.825 for the second one down,
Yeah.
0.905 for the third one down,
Uh-huh.
and 0.085 for the fourth one. Did you get all those?
Yeah, I got all those. Mm-hmm.
Okay, next column is the squared deviation column. And the top one, we got 0.027.
Negative, right?
No,
No, because it's squared.
No?
because when you square something, it's a negative times a negative,
yeah, that's right.
and then you get a positive.
Okay, yeah. Forgot about that. Okay. So yeah, I got that number.
And then the next one down is 0.681.
Mhm.
And then 0.819.
Yeah.
And 0.007.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Okay, so then when you add all that up, it's 1.534.
1.534.
Yeah.
How did you guys do that? Did you just add them and then, like, after that, what did you guys do?
So, yeah, we added all those squared deviation numbers and got 1.534. And then the next line down, you do the variance, the squared variance, and that is the sum, which was 1.534, divided by the number of data pieces you have minus 1.
Uh-huh.
So it's 1.534 divided by 4 minus 1.
Mhm.
And we got 0.511.
I saw where I messed up. I messed up on the sum on the square deviation. That's where I messed up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay. Thank you so much.
You bet. Okay, let's go on. We're on number 16.
16. Under certain conditions, the standard deviation can be negative. I put false.
False, yeah.
Okay, in the same study, the researchers placed thermometers in 3 seals near their spinal cord, in the brain, in the epidural vein. They placed them in 6 other seals in their aorta, and finally they placed them in 4 other seals in their hepatic sinus. Which location resulted in the most consistent temperature measures from one seal to another? And I put the extradural.
Extradural.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. I can define standard deviation in my own words.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm proud of all of you. What is the third quartile? And I put 50%, but I don't know that it's...
Third quartile is 8, right? In this
Yeah.
plot?
I put 50% also.
Oh, I feel like that's the answer to 20.
Oh, it's because we're really on 18, but it's 19.
Okay.
Because the next question is 50%.
Yeah, so for Q3, is it...
That's 8, right?
Yeah, it's 8. Okay. 8. So for 20, yeah, 19 is 8.
That's 50%.
Okay, now 20. What percentage of the data lies between 4 hours and 8 hours? And that would be 50%.
Right.
Okay.
An observation from a normally distributed population is considered unusual if it is more than 2 standard deviations away from the mean. There are several contaminants that can harm a city's water supply. Nitrate concentrates above 10 ppm are considered a health risk for infants less than 6 months of age. The city of Rexburg reports that nitrate concentration in the city's drinking water supply is between 1.59 and 2.52, and the values outside of this range are unusual. We will assume 1.59 is the value of mu minus 2 standard deviation and mu plus 2 standard deviation. It is reasonable to assume that the measured nitrate concentration is normally distributed. Estimate the mean of measured nitrate concentrate in Rexburg's drinking water.
This is like these next three questions. These are the ones that make no right. Like I had no idea what to do.
Okay. I put 2.055.
That's what I got.
Okay. Do you want us to explain how we got that to you, Maritza?
Please, yeah, because I was so lost.
So they gave us what is 2 standard deviations away on either side. And so what you do is you take, you have to figure out what that is. So you take, they gave you,
Wash your teeth and brush your teeth.
no, did they give you the standard deviation? Because I didn't write down how I did this. But I know.
I did 1.59 plus 2.52 equals 4.11 divided by 2 equals 2.055.
Can you repeat that again, please?
I've got a really bad echo. Julia, are you using 2 devices?
I'm just got my phone with Maritza on it and my iPad.
Huh. I wonder if you need to turn the sound off of one of them.
Well, if I do that, you can't hear Maritza. Because I'm talking to her on my phone and I'm talking to you guys on my iPad.
Oh, right. Okay, we can get around it.
I can hear you now, though.
Because I just turned the volume down. Did that help?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just hoping. You can still hear them, Maritza?
Yeah, I can hear them now.
Okay.
Yeah. So you added 1.59 plus 2.52?
Yes. And then I divided by 2.
Okay.
Oh, because of the 2 standard deviation?
Right.
Oh, okay. And that came out to 2.055.
Right.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay. Estimate the standard deviation of the measured nitrate concentration in Rexburg drinking water. I got 0.23. Is there supposed to be another number on the end of that?
I got 0.2325.
Yeah, so that's 0.233.
Yeah.
Maritza, did you get that one, or do you want us to explain that as well?
Please.
So for that one, I took, I subtracted, so you have your 2 numbers, 2.52 and 1.59, so you take 2.52 and you minus 1.59 and you divide it by 4. Does that make sense why I did that?
Before, why would it be 4?
Because...
Oh, because of the formula? Or?
Well, so you have a total of 4 standard deviations in there, so there's 2 below and 2 above, and so in order to figure out what the standard deviation is, you divide it by 4.
Oh, okay, and it comes out to 0.233.
Yeah.
And I got the same answer by taking 2.52 minus 2.055 and dividing that by 2.
And what I did is I just did a plot. I just plotted it on a graph, and I just figured it out that way. So
There are lots of ways to do it.
yeah. So
Okay. That makes sense, though. Thank you.
Okay.
hey, for 21, my son came in. It was 2.055, right? That's what you guys got?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
You're good. So 23, between what 2 measured nitrate concentrations do approximately 68% of the data values lie? and I got 2.29 to 1.36.
I got 1.822 and 2.2, or 1.823, I guess, and 2.29, or 88.
Which is one of the answers. So I obviously did something wrong.
I got 1.22 and 2.288.
Yeah.
Can you say that again, Sue?
I got 1.822 and 2.288.
Okay, so you guys, it looks like, are on the same page.
Do you just put 0.2 in the halfway? Is that how you guys got it? Or?
No, it's the 68, 95, 98 rule. So within one standard deviation on either side is 68% of the data.
And the way that I figured that out is the mean was 2.055, so minus the deviation that was 0.2325. So I minused it on one side, subtracted on one side, and added on another. Because it was
And when I just did it again, I got the same answer that you guys did. So.
And yeah, I did 2.055 minus 0.233, and it gave me the 1.822. And then I took 2.055 and added the 0.233, and I got the 2.288. Because we figured out in the problem before that the standard deviation was 0.233. So you subtract it from one and add it to the other, and you get your two ranges.
Does that make sense, Marissa?
How did you do it, Julia? Like, how did you get 1.822?
Did you hear Sue the way she explained it, or no?
Barely.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
So what you do is you take the mean that we found, which was 2.055, and you add the standard deviation that we found, 2.33, and you get the high range, which is 2.288. And then you do the same thing, you take the mean, 2.055, and you subtract 0.233, and you get the low range, which would be 1.822.
Oh, makes sense. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So for 24, what is the value of the mean of the standard normal distribution? And wouldn't it be the same, 0.2055? I keep saying extra points. It's 2.055. Is that what you guys got?
Yeah.
Okay.
2.055. Okay.
And then what is the value of the standard deviation of a standard normal distribution? And I put 0.233.
I feel like I have different answers here for some reason. Or like I said, okay, what did you guys do for 23?
For 23?
Or 24?
2.055.
Oh, right, okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
25 was 0.233.
I think it's because
Yes,
the numbers are off here, so can't figure out where I'm at.
Oh, yeah. And then you guys agree that 25 is 0.233?
Yeah, shouldn't we...
Because they don't give us a number of like
Right.
people they sampled
I
or anything.
wondered how we were supposed to do that. I thought it should be 0.233 divided by the square root of the number.
But they didn't give us a number, did they?
Right. So I was
So wouldn't it just be
about
the
that
same
one.
then?
I just wrote here, are we missing information, question mark.
Yeah.
What are they asking?
Yeah. I mean, it's my understanding that if you don't know the number, you just keep it the same.
Let's do that.
Oh,
So 0.233.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best we can do on that one.
Yeah, I don't see any more information anywhere that tells us that.
Right.
So
Well, what's funny is it says use this information to answer question 21 and 22.
Yeah.
But then for 24 and 25, there's no further information. I do think there's a mess up here. But we have nothing else that we could. I think we could argue the point on this one later.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So 26.
Which
Yeah.
is really 24, right? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to read the whole chunk, or do you want me to read the question?
Just read the question on that one.
Okay. What is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 542.3 on the GMAT? And I put 0.50.
Yes.
yes.
And we're rounding to the nearest tenth, so it's 0.5.
So it's just 0.5.
Right?
Perfect. Yeah.
What did you get the .50? Did you did you put it on the applet
Yeah.
or no?
Yeah. You find the z-score, right? And then you stick it in the applet.
Hey, Missy's gonna take me after school, okay? She doesn't take me at all.
And then you just highlighted
Put some sweet
everything on the right only, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get that answer as well, Maritza?
I got 0.75, but I think that I just did it wrong.
What did you get for your z-score?
I got 0.479 for the z-score. Because was I supposed to do 600 minus 542.3 over 120.54 and then just divide by that?
I don't have written down how I did this, so I can't. I don't remember what I did.
On that first one, the probability that a student will score above 542, I just took that 542 that they're talking about as X, subtracted the mean, which was also 542.3, and that's 0. So when you divide that by 120.54, you have 0. And that was my z-score, and then the probability came out to be 0.5 on the applet.
Because if you think about it, if you have the, this is just popping in my head, but because the mean, it's the mean, you don't have any standard deviations away from it, so the z-score is going to be 0 because that's how many standard deviations you are away. So you could just plug 0 in whenever the mean. Does that make sense? Where I'm going with that?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So you could just plug the z-score in as 0 and then see what above it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, I knew where I did it. Thank you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
What is the probability that a randomly selected student will score below 600 on the GMAT? And I got 0.684.
Yes. 0.604.
Yes.
Sweet. So, for question 28, what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 600 on the GMAT? And I got 0.316.
Yes. I got it. This one?
When you did it on the applet, cause you know how it's asking about, oh wait, no, we're on 28, right?
Yeah, we just did 28.
Go to bed.
So that's 0.316.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just shade the upper half instead of the lower. It's the same z-score, you just shade different places.
Shade the other spot. Does that make sense, Maritza?
Yeah, so you just shade, like, because it's saying will score 600 or above, so do you just shade the right side
Yeah.
of it?
Yeah.
Alright.
So for 29, find the GMAT score that corresponds to the 10th percentile. And I got 554.34.
I didn't get that. Well, I got 387.768. I could be wrong.
I got 387.816.
You got what, Sue?
387.816.
That makes more sense.
What did you guys do his little puzzles? Like, I was different.
So the z-score you're solving for is negative 1.64.
So my z-score was negative 1.2816.
And my z-score was negative 1.282, and that's what I just got from my applet. Like, I had to use that number.
And really, I should do 2.282 because we're supposed to be rounding it to 3 decimal places.
Okay, here I just got 1.282. So that's what my problem was, I think.
282.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong problem, and I got the same answer you guys did.
So it's 1.282?
That's the
Is the
z-score.
that you're using to solve for x in the equation that we always use. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh. So it's 1.282. That was the z-score, right?
Yeah,
For
negative
29.
1.282.
And that was for 29.
Yes. Well, that's not the answer to the problem.
No, yeah, that was
Okay.
the z-score.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the answer that you guys got, because it's saying it's the 10th percentile,
Mhm.
so if it's asking the 10th percentile, would you just, like, highlight it to the left, or no, am I wrong?
No, we're not using the probability applet for this one. I got 387.767. Is that what you got, Annie?
I got 387.772. So
Yeah, that's what I got. But what they want us to round it to the nearest whole number, so it would be 388.
Oh, they do? Oh, good. I can do that. Oh, no, it says, yeah, it does. I'm glad you read.
Because it's a score.
How did you solve it, like, to get 388?
Okay, so did you get the z-score of negative 1.282?
I got negative, well, for the z-score for 29, I got negative 1.282.
Okay, so then the equation to solve it is x equals mu plus z times sigma. So you're going to take 542.3 plus the negative 1.282 times 120.54. And it's kind of tricky because if you don't do it in the right order, you're not going to get the right answer. So in your calculator, you have to plug in the open parentheses and then the negative 1.282 times 120.54 and close the parentheses, and then add the 542.3 and hit equals.
542.3. Okay. So it would be 542 because it's the nearest whole number.
It'd be 388.
88.
388. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so I'm so sorry. So it's 542.3 plus the negative 1.282, and then you multiply it by 120.54.
Right?
But you have to multiply first.
So you have to take the negative 1.282 times 120.54 first, and then add the 542.3 to that.
Okay. So that comes out to 388.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
387.76, blah, 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 but they want us to round it to the nearest whole number, so it's 388.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, so for 30, it's what's the GMAT score that corresponds to the 90th percentile, and I got 697 if you're rounding it to the nearest whole number.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
697.
Do you understand that, Marissa?
So it's like the same concept, but except when you put it in the applet, you just put 0.90, right? Or put 0.9.
Yeah, and it's, since it's the complete opposite side, since it's 90, you can just get rid of the negative sign, because instead of being 10 away from the bottom, it's 10 away from the top.
Okay.
So for 31, find the first quartile of the distribution of the GMAT scores. I have to figure out which number is this on the prep assignment that we did. It's 29. So did you guys get 623.54?
I got 461 for the 25th percentile, but I got 623. I guess it would be 624 for the 75th percentile.
Right.
I think I just have my numbers all messed up.
So for the first quartile, the z-score was negative 0.674. So the equation would be 542.3 plus negative 0.674 times 120.54. And I got 461.056.
Yeah.
461.56.
0.056. So we're
So would you round it to 4?
So it just did 461.
Okay. So 31 is 461 and 32 is 624.
Right.
Okay.
What was 32?
We haven't done 30. Oh, 32 is 624.
24. Okay, thank you.
Sorry. So. 33, consider a simple random sample of n equals 15 students taking the GMAT. What is the mean of the distribution of the sample mean scores for all such samples? Round to the nearest 10th, 1 decimal place. Okay, I have this written here. I don't know. I've been off, so is it 542.3?
Yeah. The mean of the distribution of sample mean for all such samples is 542.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then this one says round to the nearest tenth, so we would just have to put 0.3, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
So it's 542.3.
542.3.
Yep.
Okay.
Then for 34, what is the standard deviation of the distribution of sample means for all such samples?
1.54.
I put 31.123.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're rounding to 3 decimal places.
Yep.
And then
31.2.
31.123.
Oh,
Do you know how we got that, Maritza?
no.
So it's just you take the standard deviation and divide it by the square root of the number of people you sampled. So in this case, it was 15.
15. Okay.
Does that equation ring a bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Thank you.
Okay. And then for 35, what is the probability that the sample mean GMAT score for a SRS of 9 equals 15 students will be greater than 600, round to 3 decimal places? And I got 0.0319.
I got 0.032.
I got 1.9, but we can round to
If you
2.
round up, it's 3.2. And we're doing 3 decimal places, so
0.
Sue is the
zero-
master rounder.
So
She
yeah,
is.
it was 0.032.
Yeah, it's 0.032.
Yeah.
And we'll keep our fingers crossed. Are you ready to hit submit?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We've got it.
Do it.
Submit.
Oh, what did we
What?
miss? What did we miss?
24 and 25.
Seriously.
24 and 25.
So everyone will miss that. We'll be.
What on earth?
I wonder if you were supposed to like write in there and not put number. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm gonna ask about that on the office hours.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So do you guys want to hang up and do the prep for 9?
Yes,
Okay.
let's do it.
And then I don't have like unlimited minutes on my phone, so would someone else be willing to talk to Maritza through the phone?
Yes.
I
Okay.
can't. My speakerphone doesn't. They can't hear me when I. Some oil spilled in it.
Uh-oh.
I can't talk to Siri or anything.
Oh no.
I know.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't gotten that far to lesson 9 yet because I've been struggling with the review like as it is, and so like yeah, I just haven't gotten that far. But I can still do it with you all. It's just gonna take me a while.
Well, let's maybe the best thing to do here is to we'll just go through each problem and say how we got it and move on so that we can be, unless you guys want to do it later in the week. I know Annie's got stuff going later this week, so this is kind of it. Let's just do it tonight, and we'll get through it as quickly as possible. We'll just go through each problem and say how we did it and move on.
Does that sound okay, Maritza?
That's fine.
Okay.
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 And since Maritza was going to be the lead student for lesson 9, let's just, Annie, do you want to switch with her, or do you want me to switch with her?
No, I can.
Okay. So we'll have Annie be the lead student for lesson 9, and we'll stop this broadcast, and I'll start up another one, and I will call Maritza and have her on speakerphone.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sue.
Yeah. See ya.